Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to Thrift.
Welcome. We have your thriving tips.
Welcome to Trips to Thrive.
Trips to thrive. I like that. Welcome. Tips to thrive. You know, 99% of the patients who see me, they sign up. Yeah, I have no problem. How about you?
I'm glad that you think so highly of yourself.
No.
But truthfully, what are some of those key performance indicators that you're looking at? Is it how many consults you close? Is it how many patients you retain? What do you look at?
So I think that's a great question. Most people think that they're actually the retention rate and that their closure rate is much higher than it actually is. If you really look at it, it's much lower. So I think that it's important to have eyes on your key performance indicators. For me, it's going to be how many new calls we're getting, consults, because we want a lot more phone calls in.
Right.
And we keep track of that. The other thing we want to know is how much is the average person spending with us?
Okay, and if that's increasing.
Yep.
Right.
And we also want to know retention rate, like are they coming back? Or if they're not happy, they're going somewhere else. So I think those are key measures for me. How about for you?
I agree with you. I think for me, retention rate is most important. I think at a certain level in your career, you want to make sure that you're not expending all this energy to bring in new people, but it's really to keep the patients that you have, the people that you already have great rapport with and that already trust you, because they're more likely, at least in the metrics that we look at, to spend more per visit than a new patient coming in off the street or that has been most recently referred. So our retained patients are more valuable to our practice as far as an asset.
Much more cost effective.
Much more cost effective.
So I want to give the 3 tips here.
Yep.
And number 1 tip is get your ego out of the way and look at your key performance indicators. Really measure how your practice is doing. So that's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to say new consult calls is really important. And number 3, based on what you said, is retention rate. That retained patient is a very valuable patient.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 things we'd recommend on key performance indicators. Thanks for watching, and please hit that like button.
And make sure to click on subscribe so that you can stay most up to date on all things thriving.
Like me?
You need to subscribe.